I finally responded to somebody on the dating app, and it went like this. Hey dude, did you know that you shared a document with your social security number on it? The universe isn't just out there, it's interacting with you. Claim your power by embracing the unknown. This is Tracy with Tracy Talks, and I'm here to ignite your curiosity. Don't just listen, embrace it. I've been getting some feedback from my friends about my approach and willingness to initiate conversations on the dating app. And I will admit that I've been a little reluctant, but none of these men that have been coming up seem like they are a good fit for me. And I know the stories. Everybody's like, you have to reach out. You have to actually communicate with people to really determine if there is something there. Men historically take lousy pictures, and they aren't putting their best appearance forward. But can they edit? Can they look at that picture and realize that half of their face is cut off? And why would you share that? Why would you upload that picture when we all have phones? We all can snap another picture. So I'm going to go through some of the things that I have been seeing on profiles. Maybe some of you can provide feedback if you think that I have overreacted in my unwillingness to initiate contact. This dating app really needs to remove this one question from their profile because there's a set of standard questions that everybody gets. The question is, what is my most irrational fear? Men really need to stop answering this question because when I read their answers, none of it's ever good. Here are just a couple that I remember. Dying of hunger in my sleep. Being sticky. I don't know. I can't with that one. Why are you afraid of being sticky? One man is afraid of a monkey fight. Where is this ever going to happen? I can't. I don't know. This one guy took a selfie, like in his home office. There were a lot of videotapes behind him. There were also 2 pullover latex masks of Mike Myers from the Halloween movie. What is happening? I mean, in this crazy world of stalkers and people like can't being trustworthy, are you thinking that sharing these masks is a good thing? One guy shared a picture where he is in a pool. Looks like it could be at a resort. And he's wearing this tiny little thong-like thing that barely covers his stuff. And it has this over-the-shoulder strap. Who do you think you're drawing in with that? I don't understand. I don't understand how you're looking through the thousands of pictures on your phone and you're thinking this one where I'm barely covered and it looked like he was hairless, which is fine. I mean, men can be hairless, but completely hairless? I don't know. It was too much for me. Humor doesn't translate on an app. So let's just realize that humor doesn't translate. So if you're a man and you're searching for a woman and you have your male name there, but then you have female pronouns, she, her, and hers, and theirs. I mean, that's fine, but is that really how you want to be addressed? Or are you trying to be funny? I think there needs to be more information and more context. Seriously. And I can't do the blinged out jeans or the stonewashed. I can't. And then I don't know, I feel like suggesting to some of these men, do you seriously have a female friend that you can trust that is going to look at this profile and give you feedback? Because This isn't helping. This isn't helping your case at all. Women meeting up with men that they have never met, that they don't know, need to feel somewhat safe. And these things that you're sharing are just like absolutely terrifying. One of the questions is choose our first date. And this from a man whose initial picture is not smiling, almost looks angry, maybe a little, maybe not in the best place mentally. Just looks like he's extremely unhappy. This is the first picture. And under this first picture, choose our first date. Go to a bar, go to a concert, go somewhere secluded. No, because I don't know if both of us are going to come back out of that secluded location with that look on your face. One man, he's fairly nice. He's fairly attractive. But I'm not joking when I say he looks like Voldemort. Not as pale. The nose is not as flat as Voldemort. But still, there is a very strong resemblance. Maybe can you smile a little more so you don't look exactly like Voldemort? Another profile. Again, the initial picture that we see is him looking very angry. And I can get where there is probably some thought into what picture do you want to share first. And I understand that because I only assume because I'm not a man, that you're wanting to show a serious side of you as maybe a protector. But if that picture of you looks like you're very angry, and then underneath it, your initial tagline is, I am a hopeless romantic. It doesn't look like it. I cannot make that connection with that look on your face. And something else that I think men don't realize about women. So when we look at the picture, we're not just looking at the person. We're looking at where the picture was taken. We're looking at everything that's in the background. We're scrutinizing everybody else that's in the picture. And all of these men, a lot of them have sunglasses on. Well, one, a sunglass means that you're hiding something. So it's really never good to have pictures on your profile with you even wearing sunglasses. But more importantly is all of the women are looking at the reflection that we see in your sunglasses. So we're either trying to figure out where you actually are based on the reflection. We're also seeing that when there is another woman taking the picture. So was this a previous relationship? Is this your current girlfriend? Or is this your wife? Women see these things. So when I see a picture with a guy wearing sunglasses, I'm already making a determination, which I get it. The professionals say don't. But I mean, come on. If you really want to show the world that you are open and available, don't have these pictures up. Again, have somebody specifically take pictures for you. Go hang out at a bar for next Tuesday night. Go for a hike on a trail next Thursday night. You can wait a week and have 5 good pictures of yourself that really can honestly show who you are. But stop sharing pictures where you have blocked out your ex-girlfriend or the chick or whoever went on vacation with you. And my friend is like, I don't know that you're really committed to finding someone. And it's like, I am, but I can't get over this because, we are in our midlife. And so many women out there have had relationships where the guys were just jerks and they weren't being truthful and they weren't being honest and they were, having other relationships and they were lying about where they were and they were lying about what they were doing. And you know what? I am going to trust my gut meter in all of these. Why would you even think to offer to a woman who may need to feel safe for an initial date? Why would you even think about suggesting going to a remote or a secluded location? Why would you think it was a good idea to have Mike Myers Halloween masks in your picture, even if you think it's funny? That's not a profile picture. That's not how you show up into the world. It's not funny. We don't have context. We don't know who you are. And for the guy that shared his social security number, I mean, wow. These are not my people. On social media, I've been following this woman who was the dating coach from Later Daters. And so much of her information that she puts out there is, you really need to try people on and you need to give them some time because most of us don't have that initial spark and most of it's a slow burn. But I think the problem, like with her, is men are not listening to her, that there are probably more women who are following her on social media than there are men. And so I don't know if she's actually out there in areas where men hear what she has to say. I'm sure there's some great guys out there. I really am positive that there are. But some of them really need to redo their whole profile and just eliminate all of this nonsense. And to my friends out there, I am committed, but I mean, they're not my people. Just not my people at all. Thank you for listening to this episode of Tracy Talks. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe and share with others who would enjoy listening to this podcast. Friends can find Tracy Talks available on iTunes, Spotify, Substack, and YouTube. Hit me up on Instagram and Facebook at More Tracy Talks. And until next time, we meet again.